Окей. Смотри. Значит, мы сейчас с тобой поиграем все вот эти scales, arpeggios, все проверим. Chords with dominant seventh chord with tonic resolution. Then chord progressions. Потом мы поговорим про leading and mixed leading mode. You remember what it is? Yeah. Okay. Потом I give you sight reading example, rhythm reading example, ear training. You're good with it. So, and then we discuss in which order you will be playing your pieces, and then I might offer you a new piece for Romantic Festival, second one. Remember we discussed it, yes? So besides Schumann, we might select one more piece, okay? So I have one which I'm gonna offer you. It's a short piece, but because you will be playing two pieces in contrasting kind of character and tempo, it's gonna be fine. All right, so let's try. You play a major scale with two sharps, either left hand or right hand or both hands. Very good. Now try left hand, other hand, major scale with two flats. Two flats in it. So think.
G minor.
Wait. Yes, G minor has two flats, but what's a relative? Major. We are talking about major.
B flat.
B flat major. Try left hand. Good job. All right. Now play relative minor.
G minor.
Yeah. Okay. Left hand will be good. Yeah. And the G minor scales you're playing 2 octaves long, not 1 and 2 and 3, right? Only 2 octaves, so a bit faster. You don't have to. Don't play triplets. Just natural harmonic melodic 2 octaves long. That's it. You see here? It says 2 octaves long, natural harmonic melodic, no triplets. Major keys you play 1 and 2 and 3 octaves long, 3 octaves long in triplets. This one don't. This all minor keys don't. Okay? Alright, now right hand plays a major scale with 3 flats, please. 3 flats.
E flat.
Okay. Relative minor. Left hand, please. Left hand.
C minor.
Yeah. Let's start lower. Yeah. Go lower. Yeah. hand play a minor key with 3 sharps in it. Right hand.
F sharp.
Mm-hmm. Start lower. Yeah, good. No, don't go that slow, okay? Because you're playing only 2 octaves. Yeah. No, you don't have to. 2 octaves only. Yeah, harmonic. You raise the 7th. So let's play harmonic together. Say F sharp, G sharp, A, B, C sharp, D, raise the 7th, go to E sharp,
E sharp.
continue. Yes, and down. Good. So in F sharp minor, we already have 3 sharps, right? When we raise the 7th, it's E sharp, which is a white key. Now, in the melodic F sharp minor, you raise the 6th and 7th. So, try. Yes, that's the scale. Good. Now play left hand F sharp minor. F sharp minor is the hardest scale, so practice every day. Okay.
B major.
No, B major, you don't have B minor. B minor, yes, but F sharp minor is the hardest. That F sharp minor, there's change of fingering in the right hand. Yes? So you start natural 3, 4 on 2 black keys, harmonic 3, 4, melodic 2, 3, 2, 3, and then 4th on D sharp, on the way down. Left hand never changes, right? So you keep using 4th on F sharp, 4th on F sharp, harmonic, 4th on F sharp, melodic, and here also. Okay? So left hand never change. Okay, try B minor only left hand. Now play B minor left hand, the same hand, arpeggio. And you play 1 then 2 octaves. Yeah, 1. Good. And 2 by 2. Молодец. Good job. Okay, now try F sharp minor right hand arpeggio. Left hand, let's try A major arpeggio. Good. And B flat major, which is a tricky one. Right hand first, right hand. Yes. What about left hand? 3, 2, 1, yes. Good, okay, and last one, E flat left hand. you thumb on the white key. Yes, and then going like this makes it comfortable. Okay. All right. Now dominant seventh chord with resolution tonic. Let's try major key with two sharps in it.
D major.
Yes. Okay, you can do it like this, yes, but technically there's no left hand. You just play one hand like this and then left hand the same. Yeah? Okay? It's okay. You can do it. Yeah, it sounds good. Alright, so just dominant 7. Okay, now try left hand A major. Very good. Okay, right hand E flat major. Good. Okay, left hand C minor. Perfect. And left hand F sharp minor.
This is tricky.
Very good. Okay, and last one, right hand B minor. Perfect. Okay, so you play just one hand. Now, next thing we do, we play chord progressions. Chord progressions always hands together.
Да.
Okay, so you have already quite a serious chord progression. We have 5 chords: tonic, subdominant, tonic, second inversion, dominant, and tonic. Yeah, okay. So play easy one. Which one is easy? D major?
Да.
Good. Now identify chord second time. Perfect. Now go to B flat major. Second time. Very good. Now go to relative minor.
G minor.
Very nice. And B minor, please. B minor. Good. Now, can you play it with your eyes closed? Try. Okay, you can do it. Try. B minor. E. Very good. And last one, F sharp minor. Now, almost all of them, right? Okay. So, modes. There are in total 7 modes. 7. So, for this level, first time you learn 3 major ones. Those which we kind of compare to a major scale. Yeah? Okay, then next level you will be learning 3 minor ones, and then there will be 1 extra Locrian, which you have to just memorize half steps, whole steps, okay? So 3 major ones are Ionian, Lydian,
Mixolydian, and
Lydian and Mixolydian.
Yeah.
So Ionian she will not listen to because it's a simple major scale, right? So she might ask you, do you know what's a major scale? Say Ionian mode. Okay, then you play 2 modes, Lydian, which is major scale with raised fourth, and Mixolydian lower 7. Okay, so play on D with your
Mixolydian is opposite of harmonic, kind of.
okay, all right. Play with your right hand on D, Lydian. It's okay. Now play on A, Mixolydian left hand. Good. Now play right hand Lydian on A. Okay, this works. All right. Now, for ear training, you will get a perfect 4th or perfect 5th like this. Yes, and then 2 modes, Lydian or Mixolydian. So close your eyes and listen. Perfect 5th.
Perfect. Perfect.
Think. Perfect 4th. Okay, now what about that?
Perfect 5th.
What about this?
Perfect 5th. Perfect
4th. Yes. Okay, what about modes? Listen. Lydian. Yes. Don't say D major, it's Lydian. Okay. Mixolydian. Good job. Okay, done with that. Now, for sight reading and rhythm tapping, you've been using level 5, right? Already.
We're done with level 4. We finished.
Yeah. Okay. So, but I want you to clap for me something. No, we have to make up. Yeah. Okay. Okay. For sight reading, we go to this number 52. Okay.
Yeah.
And for rhythm, I offer you something myself. Okay. Ready? Sight reading means play both hands together. Both hands together. Slowly look through the examples. okay? So don't rush, don't immediately start clapping or and counting. So you have to be kind of noticing a few things. There will be a triplet, and there will be at least one tied note. Tied notes here. Yes? Okay? All right. Now if you're ready, go.
One and two and three and one and two triplet, three and one and two and
How would you fix it? Can you go to 3 and try?
one and two triplet, three and
3 and you clap.
three
And
one
1.
and
No, 1 and is a quarter, right? So that's a tied note. This is a tied first beat quarter. Yes? Okay, can we go back to beginning? Do it once again. You're fine. Go. 1 and
2 and 3 and 1 and 2 triplet, 3
and 1. Holding and 2 and 3. No, this is a dotted quarter.
and 3
And 1 and 2. Yes.
and 3
Yes. Okay. 1 and 2 and 3 and. Yes. Do you see this kind of rhythm you learned for level 1? Yes. Okay. When we have a dotted quarter, it is a beat and a half. Plus additional 8 is half a beat. Yes. So this is the rhythm. Okay. Besides that, you have a triplet and a duplet. Yes. And yeah, I mean the duplet. Okay, two, right? Yes, twins and triplets. Okay, all right, good. So this is an example. You might also get some pickup notes, upbeat notes. Okay, please don't kind of assume that everything would start on the first beat. Okay, so it could be a little bit trickier, like this. I'll give you a hard one. Okay. Like this. Okay. So, what do you think? Can we do it? At the whole. Sorry, there's a double bar line here. Okay. So, oh, I made a mistake. Good, you noticed it. Okay, it's supposed to be 3 beats. Because we have what?
Because
A big note. Yes, this is the 4th beat. Okay, so good job, you noticed. Go.
4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 1.
4 and
4 and
1 triplet. 2 and 3 is a rest. 4 and 1 and 2 and 3. Good job. Okay, so don't say 4 because we have it. Alright, good. Хорошо. Значит, мы с тобой все сделали. Any questions? When you look at your requirements, any questions? You're fine, right?
Yeah.
Okay, good. So keep sight reading, keep clapping something from the same reading book. Okay. So now, we are planning that how you play your pieces, in which order, yes? So did we talk about that? No, not yet.
Но
Okay.
я думала, что мы это просто the prelude.
Yes, usually Baroque piece goes first, but let's see. Sometimes my computer does not allow, but this time it did. Okay, so we have Baroque first, then Scherzo, then Romantic, which is the perfect combination because I didn't want you to start with Romantic.
Я думала сначала рывок, потом маленький, потом.
No. Okay, we are not going this way because after Schumann will be very difficult to play anything. Yes. Possible, but we would rather play it at the end. Okay, good. All right, so we checked everything here. You are 8 and you will turn 9 at that time when you take the test, right? Okay, but everything is perfect. Okay, here. Now, I want us to start with Schumann today because you just performed these two pieces and pretty sure you're fine. So keep practicing slow tempo.
Мы делали специально.
Okay, yes, sure, okay. So in case if there is the footstool during the evaluation, I'm not allowed to come in, yes, okay? In case if you used your footstool while playing Baroque piece, then you have to remind yourself, okay, for Schumann and for Kabalevsky, you also use pedal, right? Okay. Maybe we should just kind of from the beginning, from the beginning of the test, move away the footstool. Yes? You're fine playing scales with no footstool? Okay, good. All right, so let's try. You're playing very well, very kind of thoughtfully, very rhythmically. We're trying to follow dynamics, right? But at the very end, do we have rit or not? No rit, so you cannot slow down. There are rarely pieces which have no rit at the end, right? So very rarely. But in this case, because this piece reminds you of which kind of creatures? Flying or crawling or walking creatures? What would you think? Walking? Okay, I think those are flying. Maybe, I don't know, birds or some kind of dragons, fantastic creatures, yes, okay, but all kinds of friendly kind of dragons, if you can say. Yeah, and what happens at the end to the dragons? They fly away, yes? So you cannot slow down. It's supposed to be finishing, kind of like flying away. You have to finish 1, 2, like this. Okay? You don't slow down. You don't. Your dragon is just like fell asleep and on the way and just down to the ground, okay? So we cannot do it, okay? So in that case, ну там что-то пропечаталось, неважно, it's PED is pedal, yes? Okay? Sorry, it's just like, I don't know, something I marked for my students maybe in my book, okay? So we put here no read, because it changes the whole idea, okay? You're supposed to be flying away and very abruptly finishing the piece of music. Instead, you're playing, slowing down, and then we say, okay, something happened. It sounds funny. Yeah? Something happens to the flying creature. Probably was so tired flying around and just fell asleep up in the sky. Right? Okay. So now, besides that, you see, it says forte. So it's supposed to be powerful, the first phrase, yeah? And we even talked about crescendoing here, yes? So we're kind of crescendoing here. I give you the idea of crescendoing and finishing kind of with very strong accents. But what happens when you play stronger and louder, you have a tendency of playing heavier and heavier, okay? It was really heavy. So the chords you play ta, ta, ta. So your dragons, I don't know, maybe it's supposed to be, what's the legal, like butterfly, dragonfly. Yeah, but you have real dragons. And they're really, really heavy and very clumsy, okay? So we don't want them to be, let's pretend these are dragonflies, okay? And when you crescendo, it means they are approaching. Yes, when you diminuendo, they're flying away. Okay, so it's like bunches of dragonflies gracefully, quickly flying towards you and then flying away. Okay, so can we try? Oh, rocks. Okay, wait. Can I show you something? Can you stand up for a second? Oh, your accenting, yes. We have to kind of, I asked you to play accenting. It's 1, 2, yeah? It's not like this. It's very heavy, okay? Yes, it's powerful, but it's not heavy. I'm exaggerating, maybe slowing down. You're playing pretty much the same tempo, but somehow you're playing the chords down into the keys. I need out, out, out. Look at my hand. You get close to the keys, yes, you're approaching the keys, and then you kind of push up, push up, push. So they're powerful, but not heavy. Accents the same, not down like a rock. It's a tennis ball. Yes, tennis ball. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, you cannot say I'm not playing forte. I am playing forte, right? But everything is kind of like moving on the way. Everything is bouncing, right? Instead of like a rock, you know, like something what hits the ground and stays there. Yeah. Okay, so can we try to imagine something? And can we try to kind of change a little bit the hands, the arms, okay? So it's bounce, like a tennis ball. Bounce, yeah. Much better, yes. Bounce, bounce, bounce. Yeah, now you're slowing down. Second time you're slowing down. You're playing it's the same tempo. Yeah. first the keys, then you push towards the next, towards the next. Okay? That's from here to here, not just up and then got lost. Okay, can we try? Just the ending. Both hands. Oh, left hand rock after rock. Yes. Yeah, but now little crescendo to the end. One. Not really. You know why? Because if you're crescendoing, which one is the strongest? The last, right? And you play. No, it's a strong one, but the last one don't diminuendo. That's a different idea again. Okay? Usually we play crescendo diminuendo. At least one note at the end of the phrase we play diminuendo, but not in this case. Can we try? Ending, ending, last beat, last measure. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, that's what we need. Try again. Very good. And after that, we go molto espressivo piano. When you played first time, there was no piano at all, my dear. Everything was kind of mezzo forte. Okay? So to make it real piano, what do we do? Fingertips only. Yes. Okay, so try. Yeah, that's a good idea. Now, let's talk. So, if you go ta-da, ta-da, we did practice like this, right? Maybe I offered you down, up to practice. Now you have to kind of hide your accompaniment. That was a very good idea. Because we have to start piano, real piano. Yes? You cannot start mezzo forte and then what? There are no dynamics. Right? Левая играет мелодию. А что, бабушка, мы с тобой не говорили, что правая ручка играет аккомпанемент, левая мелодия. Смотри. Вот тут one. Yes? One, two, three. Yes, okay. And don't press too much like this. Don't walk like an elephant, okay? Right? Can we try? A little bit more flow. I'm using just the simple pen today, okay? Alright? Смотри. Значит, первый раз, когда мы играли, мы в первой фразе, мы делали crescendo сильное, да? By purpose. А в этот раз у нас характер в этой пьесе, в этой фразе во второй поменялся, да? It's kind of like complaining, someone is crying, and yeah, it's a sad song, yes? So what do we need? At the end of the phrase, we have to play diminuendo. This time you have to show that that's a different idea. Okay? Теперь смотри. Значит, когда ты первый раз играла, я очень внимательно наблюдала, твоя левая рука очень давила. Ты давишь вниз, вот так, да? И у тебя получается как каждая 8 note, like rock. Okay? You have to go more flow. Yes? Okay, so don't press too much. Keep listening to the melody, keep kind of connecting. Somewhere little crescendo, maybe diminuendo, да? Little crescendo, diminuendo, да? очень экспрессивно играть, но ни в коем случае не давить, не придавливать еще, понимаешь? Если ты начинаешь давить, получается очень такой choppy, да? You chop each eighth note, chop, 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 chop. Okay, we don't want that. All right, so can we try? And start real piano. Ага, okay, let's discuss. Значит, эту неделю мы focus on dynamics a lot. Okay, so first phrase, finishing how? Crescendo, yeah, to the end. Да, да, дальше. Second phrase, diminuendo, at the end. Да, вот тут у нас dim. Да. А в этот раз у нас опять, да, сюрприз, да. Вот тут у нас есть большой сюрприз. И вот этот акцент во второй фразе on the repeat, that's something very unusual, да. Этот акцент, я тебе его сделаю оранжевым, да, это акцент, который within piano. So it cannot be heavy. It cannot be triple forte, okay? It's just something, can I show you? Can you stand up for a second? Смотри, когда when you're finishing this phrase, там у тебя этот телефон записывает 1, 2, 3. So it's sudden, but it's not heavy, okay? So 1, diminuendo. So it's very sudden, and your hand is supposed to be like doing something very special. Okay, so diminuendo, like little sparkle. Okay.
Да.
And if you're playing 1, 2, 3, too much. Okay, so that's too much. It's just shocking. Okay, so we want it to be compact and kind of light, if we can say 1, 2, 3, like this. Okay, so it's something what's more sudden than loud in reality. Okay, can we do it? This you have to practice. So second. No, now it's not sudden. It's supposed to be sudden. Now it's too heavy. Try again. I know. Yeah, that was good. Okay, little push. Surprises. Да, молодец, good. And after that, don't slow down, continue. Can we try one last time? Go. Oh, that's too heavy. Oh. Too heavy. Now those accents you're playing very well. So we say accenting, accents, compact. Compact, not heavy, which means not heavy. Okay? And that's what you're doing very well. But here the last chord rocks. You give me rocks. I need sparkles. Sparkles. Yes? Yeah? Okay, last time, last phrase. аккорды получаются очень-очень heavy. Ну, а теперь ты просто brushing. Смотри, хватай концами пальцев. Можно я тебе покажу? Смотри, кончиками вот так. Видишь? То есть он такой более стаккатиссимо. Да? Дальше. Да? Don't push down. Don't push down. Just grab. Yeah. Just grab. Yes. Okay. No rocks. Grab. Yes. Grab means fingertips. Да? Not pushing down. If you push down, это означает rock. Okay, no rocks. Up. Oh no, last one, the loudest. Вот так. Loud.
Нет, вот это.
Ну хорошо. How do we end here? No, here we okay, sorry. Okay, it was this one, you're right. Okay, almost gave you wrong idea. Okay, good, okay. Теперь смотри, как второе произведение, я все думала, что бы тебе дать, и потом решила, может, Чайковского. Ты играла Чайковский? Детский альбом.
Я играла Чайковский только на скрипке.
Окей, вот смотри, это Чайковский детский альбом Old French Song. И я как-то не знаю. Now I'm listening to the Schumann and think that this might sound very childish after Schumann. Ну, мы можем попробовать. Если ты не играла Чайковский, давай просто... Ты знаешь эту Френч? Повторяется и такая простая. Серединка немножко... И потом опять пошли назад. Да? Повторяется. Да? Она 3 комплектанта повторяется.
Зачем две?
That's a good question. Okay. Why? Because it's a 16th note. Да? Когда мы играем dotted quarter and an 8, that's what we were doing in the rhythm reading. We say 1 and 2 и потом n. А тут будет 2 and a. Because it's a 16th.
1 and 2.
Да. Ну давай посмотрим на нее. Давай? Да? Первый пальчик начинает с and, правая. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 4. Да? Подожди, если мы считаем это 1, тут на and ты играешь 2 нотки. 1 and... Нет, ровно. 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and. А тут надо считать, подожди. 1 and 2 and 1. Смотри, счет такой. 1 and 2 and 1. Посчитали. Давай. 1 and 2 and 1. Ну, посмотри на пальчики. Второй, потом первый, третий. And 2 and 1 and 2. Right, ручку наверх, no, because you have to be breathing. And 1 and 2 and четвертый, конечно. Второй, четвертый. Да. Мгм. Да, пальчики такие же нужно переписать. Да. Пальцы написать. One and two hand up. Да. Да. Breathing. Да. Подожди, подожди. Да. Я думаю, что они тут... No. We're doing the same fingering. Sorry.
My arm
3, 2, 1. Wait. Да, видишь, тут пальцовку они тебе другую дают. Они дают 4, 3, 2, 1, 5. I cannot agree with that because you're still breaking legato. We will use pedal. Now you can use either 2 or 4 or 3 and then kind of as smoothly as possible get to the chord. Over that second finger or 3. Like this, 1, 3, 5. Can we do 1, 3, 5? No, 1. Now 3. Then kind of twist your hand. Pinky 2. Yes, 1. No. How do we count? 1 and thumb, 2 and 2. 1 and gently 2 and 1. Yes. Okay. Значит, вот тут надо считать вот этот ритм, окей? Теперь смотри, давай я тебе немножечко покажу вот эту левую ручку. Значит, тут есть фингеринг такая. Either you're crossing, which I don't really like. I would prefer pinky 2, 1, 2 over pinky 1. Can we try my fingering? C minor. Pinky on C. Pinky 1. Staccato 2. B flat 2. Pinky down 1. Pinky 1. B flat 2. 1. The same. Pinky C minor. 2, 1, 2. Now pinky down. Pinky 2, 2, 1. F sharp 2 and down. G minor. Pinky 4. Pinky 4. Absolutely. Pinky 4. 2 to D. After that we have C minor chord. Yes. Yeah, pinky is fine. Yes. Now 4, 1. Keep your thumb on the same G. Now this is D. Да. Дальше. D octave. Да. И это у нас будет повторяться так же, как тут. So you hold the lower note. 2, 1, 2, 3. Now pinky. G. Keep holding G. Thumb on E flat. Yes. Keep holding G. Now pinky G. So 2 voices in one key. You see that? Pinky G. Now keep holding G. Thumb on E flat. Yes. Second. 3, 5. And now hand kind of up. Hand up. F sharp 3. Here. Thumb on C. Watch your right hand. 3, 1. 3. Third finger. Third finger is this one. And yes. Keep holding upper voice. And here we have thumb on B flat. Possible. I can offer you maybe. No, actually, let's do 1, 2. E. Now 1, 2, B flat, down, G. Yes, and of course much softer. Yes. All right. Okay. Значит, когда ты вот сюда пойдешь, тут надо просто написать такую же fingering. So you take a pencil and you just write down the fingering. All right? Okay. It's kind of a repeat. There are two different chords at the end. Okay. Can we try find the chord? Find the chord. Okay. Yeah. Press. Now they over your fourth. Yes. And down. Okay. All right. So any questions? So there is a double dotted rhythm here. You know how to count it? Yes. Okay. So just start practicing hands separately for as long as you need. Okay. And then if you decide you can to start putting hands together, you just literally take 2-3 measures, repeat. Okay? All right? Very little by little. Okay. So do you like the song?
Yes.
Can we enter it for the Romantic Festival in the second piece?
Yes.
Yeah, good. Okay, so this is old French song from Tchaikovsky's album for youth. Детский альбом Tchaikovsky. Okay? But please keep practicing your old songs, keep practicing your scales, everything. Okay, but today we don't need the scale book, so yeah, okay. Хорошо, давай я позанимаюсь с Максиком. Okay.
Max,
Wow,
it's your turn.
are you ready? Alright, today is going to be fun.